don't you cry. I am you from much later in your life. I know your hair is wild, I know you have no style. You're still a virgin, and you will be for a while. Daddy, don't you know that you are hard as fuck on the inside? Everybody knows the best bananas will be ripe with time. Daddy, don't you know that you kick so much ass on the inside? Daddy, don't you know? 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 Hey, little Danny, don't be blue. You had a growth spurt, now you're suddenly 6'2". The girls are steering clear. You walk like a baby deer. You send birthday invites, and now all your friend is here. Daddy, don't you know that you are cool as fuck on the inside? You're just going through an awkward phase from 12 to 29. Daddy, don't you know that everyone feels weird on the inside? Daddy, don't you know? 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 Close your eyes and you will see a window into your destiny. Now you're on top, and they want more. You step on stage and they come alive. No one cares that you're 35. You're a rock star on a centaur. Where'd I get a centaur? You're still the same weird guy inside, but now you finally found your tribe. Hear the crowd roar. Give them what they came for. Guy, D-A-N-N-Y, he is not afraid to cry. D-A-N-N-Y, he cries almost all the time. D-A-N-N-Y, he cries and cries and cries and cries. All right, thanks guys, that's very helpful. All right, shake it off. Daddy, don't you know that we're all right as fuck on the inside? Now it's time to go and rock and love. You are a star tonight. Daddy, don't you know that you're a spandex butterfly for life? Daddy, don't you know? 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 Daddy, don't you know?